finally June, and that means it's time for my June reset. I'm gonna be doing things a little different this time because I don't have any like chores that I have to do, but I have to plan a lot for Pride on my channel. I already have a content calendar that my patrons have gotten, and I have a rough draft of what I'm going to do. I try to upload Tuesday, Saturday, so today I have to film my May wrap up, edit it, and get it out for tomorrow, and then tomorrow morning I will caption it. And then when I have some time this week, I will get around to finishing my edit of my Saturday video. I'm really excited for everybody to see that because it's an unboxing of some Pride stuff that I got. That video will already be out, so I'll link it up above for you. I had so much fun filming that and doing an unboxing because it's been a while. I don't really get sent stuff like that, so it was really exciting. I also have to update my reading spreadsheet. Today is June 2nd, and I've been waiting to film this video to have some content to finally update my reading spreadsheet, which is going to help me for today when I film my May wrap up. I also have to build my TBR, just get all the books together. I would also like to take an Instagram photo. And speaking of Instagram, I have to plan out some content for Instagram and will make an effort to film that sometime this week. And last, I need to script out my videos. I have a bunch of sit-down content this month. I'll show you a little bit of that, but this is actually going to be extended for my patrons. Every month they get some sort of behind the scenes content. Last month it was the beginning of my TBR tackle video. They saw the intro plus how I picked my TBR. That video is already out, so I'll link it up above as well. That's just an example. So for Patreon this month, I am going to share this video, but you're going to get to see more. So here's what I have on that list. You're gonna see how I pick my books for the vlogs, me filming episode 2 of TBR Tackle, how I plan my videos, and planning this video. I am currently doing a sale right now. It is 60% off your first month if you use the code PRIDE at checkout. Patreon is the best way to support me, especially since it's Pride Month. I am a small trans creator. This is what my monetization looks like at the moment, and I am so far away from even hitting monetization. So if you have the means and you've been wanting to support me, right now is the perfect time. The 60% off only applies to my higher tiers, which is the paperback pal at $5 and the Bookish bundle at $10. You get 60% off both of those for the first month. You get access to all of the content that I have. Last month I tier ranked my 2014 reads, and that was really fun. I posted a teaser here on YouTube. I post so much on there. Every single week, every tier gets something. This week I am going to post a poll, so I actually need to do that today. But that is my little spiel about Patreon. Thanks for listening, and I would love to have you a part of the Paperback Pals. If you can't afford or don't need the video content, I do have a lower tier called the Tip Jar, which is at $2.50, which includes all the behind the scenes content plus my weekly newsletter. I have so much fun over there, and I would love for you to support me if you can. But if you only support me on YouTube, that's fine too. I appreciate any and all support. Now that I plugged my Patreon, let's get to the video. I am going to start with updating my spreadsheet, and I'll see you soon. Hi, I'm at my computer, so I figured I would show you me updating my reading spreadsheet. I also need to update my review for Disappoint Me. I haven't officially reviewed it, and that's not what I'm going to do right now, but I do need to add all of the trigger warnings that I had. So I'm actually going to be adding that to my reading spreadsheet as well. So let me start to screen record and show you. I use Allie's spreadsheet. A couple months ago I did a quarterly stats video and I mentioned specifically tracking in reading spreadsheets, so I'll link that up above for you as well. So here is my reading spreadsheet, so I have to actually put Disappoint Me in. My stack is all the way over there. I can't remember right now. I think it was like 300. I think it was like 308, so I might do like 310 because my copy was an ARC, so it definitely was not 320. I think it was around like 308, so I think 310 might be good. Sometimes Storygraph helps me with the number, but I actually like to go to the publisher's website and the page of the book, and it'll actually tell me that it is 320 pages. Okay, mine's not, so I'm just gonna go with 310. I think that that's like roughly Oh, see, in my video I said I wasn't going to say magenta because I feel like the cover is mainly green. I'm just gonna do green for now. How I actually track this is if I don't know, I can just upload it to one of those websites where you can like upload a photo and it'll tell you the color scheme. I don't really have the time to do that right now, but that's just what I do. Oh shit. Alright. So I know that I finished this on the last day of the month. And the story graph will actually help me here because I started it on the 27th. So actually that's not bad at all. It took me 4 days. Okay, here we go. I have to add all of these content warnings. I don't know how much my camera is going to be able to stay alive because it's currently beeping at me. So I thought that I would just import this and show you like a little montage, I guess. But that is roughly how I import everything into my reading spreadsheet. And I'm happy that I finally did this because it helped me, especially with the trigger warnings, to then put into my May wrap up. That really helps. I'm gonna go charge this and I'll see you later. Hi, I'm currently on sprints. You might be able to hear Leo in the background purring. He's right here. But I have some things to do. I have some filming to get done, but for this purpose, I have to check some things off. So I updated my spreadsheet, I scripted my videos, and so now I just have to get some IG content prepped and build my TBR. So while I'm here, let's build my TBR because I can film this with the Patreon clip because Patreon is going to learn about how I plan what books to read in the month. So let's go to the books. Okay, so to build my TBR, I need to have some of the physical books, plus make sure that I have holds on some of them or can obtain them in some way. So like, I need to have everything. I'm not gonna show you everything because that's really for Patreon and they know all the books that I'll potentially be reading in June, but I figured I'll show you half, like a few. I plan everything in Notion, so I just have my list here and I'm gonna pull some things. I'm actually not reading a lot of things physically this month unless it's for TBR Tackle. So here are the 2 books that I'm planning to read, but I need to place holds on some others. I know what I have, but I just have to put everything together for vlog purposes. If you're curious about how I plan in Notion, at the beginning of the year I made a Patreon video where I assessed my channel and I shared how I plan things and just showed a little bit of an overview, and I believe I might do that in the Instagram video as well. It's been a while, so I don't remember off the top of my head, but I do know that I shared some of the behind the scenes of my Notion and planning on Patreon. There's a reason I do this where I pull all the books to make sure I have them, because I have this for TBR Tackle, but not the other one. So I'll show you this. It's Costumes for Time Travelers. I just mentioned it in my recent book haul. It is A.R. Capetta's newest book. I'm currently reading it and enjoying it so far. While I'm on sprints today, I'm hoping to get more into it, but I really need to find that book because I have to film the intro to that vlog. But I don't know where I put it. I remember having it, but I don't know where I could have put it. So I'm gonna go and try to find that, and then I'll come back and show you probably like a montage of me trying to find the rest of my TBR and pick out a few books to share with you. we're good. I found the book. I forgot that on my TBR cart, I flipped some books to just see the pages, and those were my TBR tackle books, but I totally forgot. This is such a me thing where I think if I put something somewhere, it's the best possible place, and then I forget where I put it. So this is everything I'll show you physically, and then I'm just going to head over to my computer and make sure I just have audiobooks and ebooks and have all the books that I need, especially for videos, because I'll be doing some vlogs this month. And speaking of just gathering the books, I also have to make sure I have some of the physical books for my book rec video this month. And I'm also doing like another video that I'm gonna need to pull some books for, so I'll do that as well this week. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do all that, and I'll see you later. I am still on sprints, and I got some IG content filmed. So I got the climate change book rec filmed. I don't know how this is gonna go because I didn't realize how bent out of shape my copy of Icebreaker is. So I did film a video where I tried to flip the pages. I don't know how it's gonna go, but we'll see what happens. Basically, I just want to like put some quotes from the book and share it in a little reel, so there's that. I have a graphic that I started that I need to finish, a May wrap-up book stack I want to take, so those are just gonna be my like to do this week kind of thing because I'm tired. I can't do anymore. I want to do a video where I promote my book rec video for this month, but I'm just gonna do it in a short, so I don't need to do that right now because that video is not even filmed. I want to do a trending sound, which I did film. It's that Bookish propaganda I won't fall for. I just need to finish adding the closed captions in, and then I'll be finished with that. But that is filmed, so then I just need to do my May wrap up, the book rec video, and finish my trans books that shaped me. I'm gonna be doing that for Pride. I honestly don't have like too much short form content because I'm focused more on long form. I just think when I don't have creative juice for each platform, it can feel a little like I'm burned out. I just think it's hard to keep up with Instagram and YouTube at the same time, so I'm not like super dedicated to Instagram, which sucks because it was one of my favorite platforms, but now it fucking sucks. So I feel like I got most of the Instagram stuff done in the sprint I'm in currently, so that's very promising. And like I said, the rest is not priority, but the May wrap-up stack is, so maybe if I get some time tomorrow, I can do that. But that is everything for Instagram. That's going to do it for this month's reset vlog. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this style because I had fun filming it, and I'll definitely do it again in the future when I need to. If you're new here or you just want to catch up on my reset vlogs, I'll link a playlist down below for you. If you're new here, hi, I'm Alex. This is Pucks and Paperbacks, where I love to shout about queer and trans books, and it's Pride Month, so you're required to subscribe to me if that's your thing. While you're down there, give the video a like and leave a comment. It helps me out a ton. You can just leave a rainbow emoji since it's Pride. A big thank you to my top patrons for their support this month. If you would like to join me on Patreon and become a paperback pal, I'm actually doing a sale right now where you get 60% off your first month. That means the higher tier is $4 and my $5 tier, the paperback pal, is at $2. So if you've been wanting to support me, now is the best time. I treat it as my own streaming service, so there is a ton of content on there as early as 2019. I post content every week and you get exclusive content every month. So if that's your thing, the link is down below. If you'd like to watch more, I'll link my May wrap up here if you want to know all of my thoughts about the books I read in May, and you can subscribe there. Bye.